What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch episode 1115 of One Piece. Last we saw Monkey D. Garp went insane. Okay, I'm sorry for all. I don't want to say disrespect, but one could argue the fact that I didn't think he would do exactly that is disrespect. But I don't want to disrespect him again. Kuzan's rolled up. Okay, we're probably gonna get. Hopefully, we're gonna get Kuzan versus Garp. As of right now, I'm taking Kuzan in a fight. So I don't know. I discussed at the end of last episode my theory. My theory as of right now, my working theory is that Kuzan and Garp are secretly working together, and that I don't know. I thought maybe it's gonna be like a Harry Potter situation where Kuzan kills Garp to get the complete utter trust of Blackbeard. I could definitely see a world in which that is the case, but I could also see a world where it isn't. So, nonetheless, I'm interested to see what's going on. Last episode was spectacular. The animation was damn good. It's crazy, like. That wasn't the best episode of One Piece of all time, you know what I mean? Probably not even in the top 100, you know what I mean? But the fact that One Piece can make an episode entertaining just with a single punch, essentially. A punch in the beginning, and then Hibari fucking dying. She's probably not dead. But, you know, I mean, that's just, it's skill from Oda, and it's skill from the showrunners, I guess you would say, because that episode was great. But I'm excited to get into the episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full uncut reaction up on Patreon. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get into the reaction. Hope we get to see a full conversation here. I want to get into Kuzan's head. I want to see his exact reasons. I don't think we'll do that, and even if we do, I think there might be a second layer that we don't hear, but I'm so hyped, bro. I know nothing's probably even gonna happen, but damn. Oh, dude, the tension, man. Yeah! That's fucking awesome, dude. Ice pop. I'm telling you, Kuzan is acting. That wasn't funny. Lafitte! Damn! Lost his leg? That is badass. That is badass right there. The man with the burn scar. Man, let me get my pen ready. Other one is a Zoe, and we don't know where the other one is, to my knowledge. Maybe at Elbaf. It's probably at Elbaf. So a man with a burn scar knows where it is? At the end of the episode, I'm gonna have to think about every character who's ever been burned. That's got my brain turning. I don't know if it's someone we know. If it's someone we don't know yet, maybe it's a member of the Roger Pirates. Government. Government. Surprised they haven't gotten more, honestly. Man, Kuzan is one of the coolest looking characters, dude. I got goosebumps. He has one of the best laughs. I want more Lafitte, dude. Come on, Lafitte, why'd you ruin the party? I would, yo. The aura that this man gives off. I know he's not, but he feels like the strongest character in the show. I wouldn't say. Um, my working theory obviously is the fact that Kuzan is a double agent, but maybe he's lost. He doesn't know what he's doing, and he's just riding along with him. And then when he learns about Saul being alive, or if I don't know if he did it on purpose, or if he does, then that ruins my plan. But maybe when he finds out about Saul at Elbath, he'll turn back. Blackbeard has the coldest crew, bro. That is a banger of a monologue by Blackbeard. I love Blackbeard so much! My favorite... a top 5 character 100%, but he's my favorite of the like barely seen him characters. The ones that are integral to the story, but you don't really get to see them that often. I've got such intense goosebumps right now. Unmatched aura. Holy crap. I'm so... One Piece doesn't give a lot of time to these other characters other than the Straw Hats. I want to see so much of them. I'd watch a whole show about Kuzan. Reminds me of Zeke Yeager right now. Them glasses and that voice. Is it this? No, it's not the same voice. Sounds similar though. Is it the same voice? I gotta look this up. I never noticed how similar it sounds. Oh my god, dude, Aura versus Aura. 2 goats. They're going in and out of the shitty animation, the really good animation. I mean, Garp getting out. Helmeppo, you gotta take the lead! Helmeppo, take the lead! We're gonna die! Oh, I've got goosebumps! He's a demon! Oh, I ain't doing shit. Holy. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Oh, the choreography has been so much better this arc. Who did they hire? The One Piece fights were getting so boring, they were getting so repetitive, but these fights recently have been phenomenal. It's like a shark coming out of water. Oh! He fucking slammed him. He fucking clawed him. I am never disrespecting Monkey D. Garp ever again. It ain't over. But, god damn. I bet that really hurt Garp to do, too. Are we gonna get we're finally gonna get the end of it? Come on, what happened? Did he whoop him? Did he mop him? Oh, they're playing with timelines right now with Blackbeard's crew because I don't know who is going to Egghead. My original thought was Devon and Lafitte because we didn't know where they were. They were the only ones unshown, but it could be Blackbeard. Oh, damn. He's a devil! There's just a whole bunch of devils this episode. Yeah, the Heart Pirates, they're done. They're over. Come on, kill him. If Shanks can kill Kid, Blackbeard can kill Law. I give him permission myself. Nah, they ain't getting it. He's escaping somehow. Let me tell you what. Blackbeard can get a lot of fruit, so you can't get that fruit. It's overpowered. Beppo's gonna save the day. Beppo's gonna save the day. He's about to go Rumble Ball mode. He about to down the whole bag. Oh, let's see the form. Let's see the form. Come on, Beppo. Come on, Beppo. The first time in his life he's stepping up. Beppo! 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 Dude, he looks like Po from Kung Fu Panda. Yo, Van Auger is so cold. Get him out of the way, Van Auger! Why is Beppo cooking? Why is Beppo cooking this much? Is this the greatest Sulong form of all time? Oh, Beppo. Beppo, get out of there! Dude, yo, if they kill Beppo in front of the wall. Is he gonna down another one? I've got goosebumps! Is he swimming with him on his back? He don't want to live without his crew. Beppo. I've got tears in my eyes. I think a couple of them have died already, Beppo. Oh, I'm gonna tear up. Beppo's the goat. Beppo is a better second man than Zoro. Undeniably. He lost the hat, too. If his crew is alive, I will not like that, but Beppo the goat. Beppo has a newfound respect for him in my book. That was phenomenal. Chopper saving the day with his rumble balls. That episode right there was one of the best I've seen in a while. It's so hard to rank One Piece episodes because even though they're entertaining, most of the time they feel incomplete because One Piece doesn't really go by arc. I mean, it doesn't go by episode, it goes by arc. So it's hard to really break it down. But that was one of the best right there. The Kuzan Garp fight right there. Oh my god, that was phenomenal. I don't think it's over. I think they're gonna do like the Law and Blackbeard fight just did, where they show it either at a standstill or a defeat, and then we come back to it and see what actually happened. Either that or maybe Kuzan threw the fight. Okay, because look, it's tough to get a grasp on Kuzan's character because, again, like most really, really, really important One Piece characters, they don't devote a lot of time to them. It's mostly just a Straw Hats fucking around, and then once every 100 episodes, we get an important scene of, Kuzan or Kizaru or Blackbeard. But even when we get those moments, most of the time we don't get, like, emotions or feelings. We just get what they do, not how they feel about it or what's been going on. It's literally just they did something. You know what I mean? That's why I did really like the Kuzan and the Blackbeard pirate stuff. I thought that was really well done. And entertaining too, seeing obviously a character like Blackbeard who's supposed to be a parallel to Luffy. You know that he's goofy. You know what I mean? You know that he's goofy and rambunctious, and at the same time, he's an evil mastermind villain. So it's interesting to see every once in a while get that little spotlight into that life. The first time we saw him in Jaya, we saw that side to him. So that was great. That was great. Again, I'm not 100% sure about Kuzan. I don't know. I'm gonna stick by. I have trust. I have faith in him because Kuzan to me has shown that he makes right decisions and he is better than most of the Marines. So I don't think he would throw a hissy fit, so to speak, and join an evil pirate crew because he lost his job. So I'm saying that he's working with Garp. Okay, either it might. You know what? Maybe he's not even working with Garp. Maybe he's just undercover by himself. Um, and he didn't want to tell Garp because he thought that that would blow his cover or something like that. Definitely. But dude, I got Garp. Monkey D. Garp. I have. Again, I said in the beginning of the episode, I'm not disrespected because I haven't talked shit on him. But I did not expect that level of game, to be quite honest. Obviously, he's not at his prime, so I'm just imagining him at his prime. Holy smokes. Okay, what did he do at God Valley? I can't wait for that flashback right there. That is going to be akin to the Roger flashback in the middle of Wano. That when we finally get that, probably in Elbaf, that's going to be a legendary moment. A legendary moment of the show. That was so good. Law. I wonder what Law's part in the story plays. You know, I don't. I've talked about it a couple times with One Piece, and it's one of the flaws of the writing. Because as much as I love One Piece is not a perfect show. It. I don't like when people say it's a perfect show because it still has flaws. One of the flaws, in my opinion, is the lack of depth with characters. And I'm not saying it needs to be some sort of Game of Thrones, kill 20 main characters every episode sort of thing. But there are dozens of moments in the show where someone should have died, whether it be story-wise or just like actual physical what they've been through wise, and they didn't. So I could see a character like Kid coming back. I don't know if he will. In fact, I'd probably say I only give him like a 30% chance to come back, and that's really, really, really low for a One Piece character. With Law, Oda obviously likes Law a lot more than Kid. I could definitely see him playing a part, maybe in Elbaf. Maybe whenever we see Rouge, maybe he comes into play, so we have another member of the Worst Generation there. When we finally, after years, decades, get to see Rouge do something, be a major part in an arc. I could see that. Beppo saved the day. Beppo had his chopper moment in Whole Cake. He stood up to an emperor, and he got the best of an exchange. That's all you can ask for. When you're talking about these lower level pirates, okay, the ones that are under the big guys, as long as they can win an exchange or two, that's why they're there. Okay, and he absolutely saved the day. Again, same thing with the you don't know if people are going to return or not. Beppo saying that the crew isn't going to die here. I hope that all of the crew is dead, except Beppo and Law. I feel like that would be a bigger impact. And that's my main point when I say a flaw in the writing is not a lot of deaths, or not even not a lot of deaths, not as much deaths as there should be, because death in fiction and in real life, obviously, it makes such an impact. I've yet to rewatch One Piece, but and I'll just say an example. I don't know yet. Okay, I'd have to see. So obviously, my favorite arc is Water 7. My second favorite arc is Impel Down, and my third favorite arc is Enies Lobby. Obviously, in Enies Lobby, Water 7, we get Robin stuff. We get Robin flashbacks and all that. The Saul moment, made me cry back then. You know what I mean? It was such an impactful death. And then thousands of years later, thousands of episodes, thousands of decades, whatever you want to say, he turns out to be alive, which now gives me emotion that he's back. You know what I mean? After not seeing him so long, but I do wonder what my reaction is going to be upon a rewatch during the peak of the show, in my opinion, to see if maybe my reaction is lessened because of the eventual return. So I'm interested to see it. You can't really predict how you react emotionally to certain things. Obviously, something like, I think the most famous one, because it's the first one, it's because it's the most blatant one, obviously Pell in Alabasta, that ruins any sort of emotion because he should have died. He straight up should have died. And it doesn't make sense to why he did not die. And I don't think they've done anything as blatant as that since. But there have been a couple moments, and this law, Beppo one might turn out to be something like that. Or the Saul thing might, I don't know yet. But I'm interested to see his role. I don't know. Because I don't think he would be like become a subsidiary or subservient to Luffy or the Straw Hat Pirates or the Grand Fleet. You know what I mean? And I think that he's still going to be in a mindset of wanting to get the One Piece. So I don't know if he would just go alone, be a lone wolf with Beppo, or if his crew actually is alive and they meet up or whatever. But I don't, honestly, I like Law. Obviously, it's akin to Zoro in the sense of I don't love Law and Zoro, as in they're not in my top 10, they're not in my top 20, but I like them. You know what I mean? Obviously, I've been watching them for so long, I do like them. That being said, I don't see a role for Law. I don't want Law there. I don't want Law to get the One Piece. You know what I mean? I don't want Law to be a major part of the final arc. You know what I mean? I feel like the final arc at Laugh Tale is pretty set up. I feel like, you know what I mean? Or I don't even know if Laugh Tale is the final arc because we still need a huge showdown with the Marines and the world government. That could be before or after, depending on what they want to do. But I feel like for Laugh Tale, it's the Straw Hats, it's the Blackbird Pirates, it's the Red Hair Pirates, and it's Cross Guild. I don't see room for Law in that because he's not going to join Cross Guild. He's obviously not going to join the Blackbeard Pirates or the Shanks Pirates. And I feel like it would be cheap for him to be a member of or subservient to the Straw Hats. So I'm interested to see his role. I'm very interested. I don't even have any exact predictions. I'm intrigued to see the way that Oda would take his character, especially because, and again, I talked about it a couple episodes ago, maybe like 10 or something like that. I'm interested to see when Oda has planned things, because I do know that Law was not like a planned, like important character. I know that I'm pretty sure his editors or something like, or his publishers told him to add the Worst Generation in, and then from there he just picked Law and gave him like a really prominent spotlight in Punk Hazard and Dressrosa and all that, and Wano. So I can't expect him to be a major player in the final arc because he wasn't there from the beginning, and I feel like the ending of the show is something that has been 100% planned by Oda for a very long time. So I don't know. I'm interested to see the end of the Kuzan Garp fight. Actually, I don't think that's where it ends. I don't think that Kuzan lost right there. Not that I don't see a world in which he would lose, but I don't think he lost right there. I think we're still going to go with it. But that was phenomenal. Another episode with no Straw Hats. And again, no complaints. As long as you have a really good episode with a lot of meaningful stuff in it, it doesn't matter if the main character's not there, because that was damn entertaining. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I really appreciate it. I've got the full-length uncut reaction up on Patreon, and if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. I'll see you guys in episode 1116 of One Piece.